welcome to another YuGiOh video. We're here at the Portsmouth Regional with Nick, who managed to make top cut playing
Magic Musketeers.
Whoa! Interesting deck strategy. Why did you play this?
Basically since the link came out, Max, apart from one event where I played a different deck, I've just played this deck every week. So Max came out back in like July, I think, so it's like
it's been a while.
long time playing this deck. I've only really played a couple of regionals with it, but I felt it was powerful enough because it can break boards very well, and all of the musket cards are just really strong.
Nice. Do you want to take us through this?
Yeah, sure. So basically, the monsters, 3 Caspar, standard, any musket list, 3 Starfire. So do you want me to say what they do, or just show you the cards? Yeah, okay.
Show us the list.
This is staple ratios. 3 Kid Brave. You need to draw a monster to be able to play, but if you draw too many monsters, it's also a brick, so it's a bit weird. Then 2 Dock. I don't play the other level 4 Calamity, which is normally played just for double or nothing.
Yeah.
I don't play double or nothing or Utopia double because I feel that if you play with Utopia double, it's like playing the deck with training wheels. Because the deck can win without. It's just if your technical play isn't good enough, then go for it. Play double or nothing. That makes sense because you get free wins. But if your technical play is good enough, you can play without the 2 garnets and instead just grind your opponent and win the resource game. Yeah. So that's what the muskets. 11 monsters. If you don't draw one, you lose, and that does happen. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. Consistency cards, Upstart, and 3 Desires. Anyone that plays less than 3 of this is just incorrect. It's literally the best card. It says proper Musketeer effect and draw 2. So that's literally a +2. Then the Musket spell traps. So I have it in a weird order. So I have like the breakboard cards at the end, but the Musket spell traps, 3 Crossdom, 3 Desperado, 3 Last Stand. Some people play 2 of this. It really depends on the format, but because there's actually a lot of back row decks right now. So there's like Guru running around, Geist, and it also beats Utility Wire, going second against Spiral. So this card's just really good. And then I play 2 Dancing Needle. Most people only play 1 because they're playing Utopia double, so they don't need to grind. But if you banish this with the 1 copy of Desires, then you don't have another copy. You will lose to Salamangreat and Orcust. So you need to. 100%. And it's a bit like Upstart Goblin in a weird way, in the sense that it's always a free trigger of a Musketeer, so it just gets you another card. Then 1 Crooked Crown, this card allows you to extend when breaking boards. When your only Musketeer is needed to go into max, you're only 1 on board. So then if you open 2 normal summons, you can then just max search this and then special another guy. And then if it's Starfire, you can then just start doing link plays.
Okay.
So it's resolving max is a bit like resolving escape with an arrow already. It's a bit stupid. Then for the board break card, so I start with a card that isn't really a board break card, but it kind of is. Cosmic Cyclone, it's just really good utility against the back row decks, hits spoofing on the chain. What else to say about this? Hits Utility Wire, hits Last Resort, so Sleeper blows up everything.
You already
Resort. Yeah, Resort is a problem as well. If they leave, so against this deck, it's correct for Spiral to just leave Resort and not add it back, because the targeting thing is like the biggest plus against this deck. So that's just solid. And then hard board break cards. So 3 Dark Ruler in the main. So I put this in this week because I was siding it anyway, and then I realized why am I not just maining this? Because I'm not Utopia doubling people. The life point thing does not matter. I just want to negate all their cards and then make max and add 5 cards to my hand. So this was insane. 3 evenly. I prefer this over Lightning Storm because it helps clear through the Spiral board better, and it's just as good against the back row decks in a way. Really, you don't mind that you lose your battle phase again. You're not really bothered. 2 Mind Control. Really good for breaking boards. Just standard. Then the last 2 cards of the main deck are 2 copies of Institution.
Okay.
So I was playing a card called Herald of the Abyss for a long while, and that says choose a type and attribute, set your opponent sends a monster of that type and attribute to the grave. So it doesn't target, so it's a non-target out to Sleeper and the BLS link and things. So my main deck doesn't have a main deck out for that, which is not a problem because of the extra deck. But the reason I chose to play this is because a lot of people I think were going to make me go first, as if they know what I'm playing. And this card is saying you can activate going first to proc your guy, and going second it makes Millenniumize. So if they give you an arrow, you can play through Ash Blossom or Appaloosa. So that's the main deck, 40 cards. Shoutouts to Gengar. Extra deck, 3 max. With a grind game, you will make 3. 100%. Link Freebo. For instant fusion targets, also, it's a weird thing, I was actually playing 2 for a while, just because against dinosaurs you need to get rid of the lost one token, otherwise you can't target their cards. So, and if Lithostogen takes Link Creeper out of your extra deck, you're kind of a bit screwed. So maybe I'll put the second one in. So this is really weird, I put this in last minute. Basically what this card does is you make, if you have spare monsters, you just make this, and then if you've drawn instant fusion, you instant fusion, and then you just get to bring back a Musketeer for free for no reason. It's stupid. Akashik. So I was searching for an out to the transcode board that Salamander make, because that also says no targeting. Weird. And I was looking through all the Link monsters in the game, and I was like, oh, I can make this underneath transcode and bounce it. So that's pretty good. It didn't come up because I didn't play Salad. Generic good links. Nightmare. Because Max is scapegoat, so these cards are good. The best card in the extra deck is Ningetsu by far. So this card is your out to the BLS Link and Sleeper and stuff that you can't target. But also, because it's sent at resolution, you can chain link 1 effect, chain link 2, chain any magical Musketeer card, and then send it at resolution to send one of their cards, and it still triggers your guy, so that's insane. Trisbana, this card has a combo with a card in the side deck that I'll get into. This card was really good today, like, I banished multiple back row. Then Link 4's Apollo, sometimes you might control enough stuff that you can just make this, or you can turn your Ningetsu after you clear the board into this for an extra interrupt. It comes up sometimes. Borrow Sword, this rarely does come up, but sometimes you can need to play with it just randomly. Like if you need to make this and have 2 Musketeers for enough damage, because none of the Musketeers are big enough. So it's really weird. Then the instant fusion targets restrict, and 1000 is restrict, and Millennium is restrict. The only other one that you could play really is Mud Dragon to stop targeting, but no, it doesn't really come up because then you've got to play Gravity Controller to out it, so it's kind of a bit pointless. These cards are really good. Like I didn't really stop too much with this, but it was there.
What's on the side deck?
Another Gengar. So for the back row decks, the main cards resized. We side 1 Pank because he's at 1. It's pretty good. 1 Reboot. I drew this a lot. That was insane. And then 2 Anti-Magic Arrows. I should probably play 3 of this. Basically, the combo with this is so you go battle phase. They think that you're going to evenly them. You just activate this. Then you just normal summon a Musketeer, make Max, summon as many guys as you can from the deck. Then you make Trisbana and make a second Max underneath the Trisbana, and then you just banish all their back row and you win. Yeah. So this just turns off everything. The only thing that loses to is Ash Blossom on Max. So at that point, if they have it, they have it. I sided 3 Nibiru. This was just for if I wasn't sure if my opponent was going to make me go first or not. So it's like coverage against both, and you can put it in versus Spiral going second as an extra board break card. It was okay. Yep. Then the rest of the side deck is just go first cards. So 3 cool buy. I wanted to main this because of Ash, but I didn't want to fit it in because of my blind second deck, so it's a bit weird. Yeah. So against Salad, you put this in going second no matter what, because you need to beat Ash and Bay Links. And against the Rocket deck, you also put it in going second to beat Heraldic Spheres. But everything else, like, it's just a solid go first card that beats most of them. 3 goes a match. I think I drew this once, it was okay. It's just one of the better floodgates, like Spiral can't really play through it. Lunalight, weirdly, all their monsters are dark, but all their extra deck monsters aren't dark, so it kind of locks them out. Then the last 2 cards are anti-spell. This card is kind of insane because I should probably just play 3 of this. But, so you flip anti-spell, they set all the spells that they want to activate the next turn, and then you just max for like 4. Or they just keep the spells in their hand and then they can't play them, so it's a bit silly. The only weird thing with this is you have to set Crustom along with it because you can't activate it from hand, obviously. Yeah. So that's the list.
Any shout-outs you want to make?
Just shout-outs to Kyle, who drove, Betty and Becky, who came in the car. Shout-outs to anyone at my locals in Aldershot who I test with. Just, all my friends, anyone that supports me. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks very much.
No problem.